Highly Ho students, Mr. Kaczynski with you. 4.4, practice your skills problems. Here we go. For each graph, we're going to tell whether we think the line drawn is a good representation of the data. Okay, so right off the bat here with this first one, I'm going to say no. Well, although the line fits the trend and goes through 4 of the points, most of the points are below the line. As in, like, far too many of the points are below the line, actually. All right. So what about over here? I'm going to say no again. Looks like whoever made this line connected the first and last points, causing too many points to be under the line. So again, we want a good number of points above and below the line, probably about half and half. All right, well, that brings us here. See, this one looks pretty good. Whoever made this line chose 2 points that are kind of in the middle of the data, and it fits the trend. So I'm going to say yes. The line fits the trend and has an equal number or about equal number of points above and below the line. This is a big fat no here on this one. I'd say even though there are an equal number of points above and below the line, it does not fit the trend. All right, so we've got a line through the points 0, 5, and 4, 5, and it's horizontal. And we know it's horizontal. Well, the equation of the line is y equals 5 because the y value of every point on it is 5, as in 5, 5, so y equals 5. If a line goes through the points 2, negative 6, and 2, 8, what kind of line is it? Well, x is 2, x is 2. Its equation is x equals 2, and it is a vertical line. Given the slope and the y-intercept of these, well, they're in slope-intercept form, so this shouldn't be a big deal for us. Let's start with the slope of each one. The coefficient of x is our slope. So I think we'll just call it m equals 3. Let's write slope. And on this one, see the positive 7 is the slope. On this one, it's this negative 4/5. And on this one, it's the 2/3. So the coefficient of x, when you've got an equation in this form, is your slope. Now, as far as the y-intercept, that's the thing being added or subtracted to the product of the coefficient of x and x. So in this case, it's 2. In this case, it's 4. Then we've got 1/4 and negative 5/3. Those are the y-intercepts. All right, now we're going to write the equation of these lines. Again, we just need to identify the slope and the y-intercept, and then we should have our equation. So I see that the y-intercept right here on this one is 2, and I can see that the slope of the line from point to point is up 2 over 3, so it's going to be 2/3. So we'll write our equation as y equals 2/3 times x plus 2. All right, on B, identify the y-intercept, which is 2, and I just identified a mistake of mine, is that this is not 2, it is actually -2, isn't it? So we're going to go with minus right there. Oops, caught it though. All right, on this one it is +2. Then we have a negative slope because from point to point this goes down 2 and right 3. So we'll go -2/3 for our slope. We multiply that by x, and then we add the y-intercept, which is 2. So -2/3 x plus 2. Next up, this is a vertical line, and we just talked about vertical lines. This is where all the x values are -3. So we'll say x equals -3. Slope is undefined. Its slope is undefined. And this one, this is a horizontal line. This is where all the y values equal 3. So y equals 3. All right, we got a y-intercept of 4 here on E, and we got a slope of up 3, right 2. So our equation will be y equals slope 3/2 times x plus our y-intercept 4. One more. Very repetitive here. Just got to identify the y-intercept, in this case -2. And the slope looks like it goes down 1 before it goes right 4. So our equation then is y equals -1/4 times x minus 2. All right, that's everything. Hopefully that helps and you identified any mistakes you made and you learned something. I sure hope so. Have a good one. See you next time.